Hey, how's it going, guys? It is currently 2 a.m. and you know what that means. Let's play some more Am I the Asshole Guesser. Let's go! Am I the asshole for allowing my siblings, plural, to stay at my place without parents knowing? Sorry for bad English. Well, mine's not that great either, so. I, 22 male, have 3 siblings, 18 female, 16 female, and 16 male. I was kicked out around 14, and before I left, I told them where they could reach me if they needed help. They sometimes come over for a few hours to vent about parents, and other times it's been a few days to get away from them. Sister turned 18 a week ago and asked if she can move in. I said that we can do a trial run to see if she can pull her own weight, contributing to bills, chores, etc. And so far she has. The problem is that she hasn't told our parents that she's moving out fully and that it is with me. My boyfriend thinks that letting them stay a few days were crossing a line, and know that if my sister was going to move in, then she needs to tell our parents or he will. I kinda went off on him saying he doesn't live here and that he doesn't know anything about my parents and that he doesn't know how hard it is there. He left and now I'm wondering if I'm the asshole. Well, like you said, your boyfriend doesn't even live there, so he gets zero say in this. And honestly, dude, you sound like an awesome older brother for like helping out your younger siblings. And also, dude, you were kicked out at 14? Like how bad are your parents? Like the only reason why I'm saying that too is because you have 3 other siblings and they're always coming to you and venting about your parents. So common denominator here is that your parents are kind of terrible. From this story alone, dude, you're not an asshole at all, dude. You're an amazing older brother. And if I know the internet, I'm pretty sure the internet's gonna say you're not the asshole. So let's go with that one. Correct, dude. Way majority. Awesome. Let's see if we have an update. This was posted 6 years ago. And no update. Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about it too much, dude. You're doing an awesome job here. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my soon-to-be divorced sister and my niece move in with me because it would ruin my sex life? Wow, dude. Really thinking about what's important here, huh? Her husband kicked her out within the past few days, so she is currently staying with a friend. It seems like they've been headed down this road for a while, but finally the dam broke and they officially split. She asked if she could stay with me until she can find an apartment, which she thinks would take several weeks or longer, and I told her she could not. The reason I said no is because I recently started dating a new girl, and I'm having some of the best sex of my life. It's definitely the most adventurous, so if my sister and niece moved in, it would really kill off a lot of the fun, and we'd have to be a lot more restrained. Our parents live about an hour away, so although it would be a lot more inconvenient since my sister works in our city and would have a long commute, it's not like she's without options. She may also be able to find a friend willing to let her stay with them if she looked, but I concede that it would be the most convenient if she stayed with me. That's funny, man. That's funny and like so messed up at the same time. You have your sister with your niece that are homeless right now, and you have an opportunity to let them stay with you because you say it's the most convenient thing to let them stay with you because it makes the most sense, and yet you are unwilling to do that because sex. Which, don't get me wrong, there's some part of me that understands what you're saying, you know, regardless of the sex talk, but you know, you would have less privacy overall, and you can't really do a lot of the stuff, you know, like you can't just walk around your house naked and stuff, be completely relaxed, like that I understand. But just you coming out of the gate saying like, no, the reason I don't want them to be here is because I can't have sex anymore, it just comes off so like comedic for some reason. So like, while I understand like your reasons and stuff like that, I'm more than confident that the internet's gonna call you an asshole for this one. Correct. I would say you're the asshole. Your sister is looking to you for help, and it would only be a brief period until she can find a place of her own. How would you feel if you needed a place to stay and your sister refused to let you live with her because she's getting good sex? Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing. Like, his priorities are so like out of whack right now. It's so stupid. Am I the asshole for comparing drugs to my girlfriend's hobby? What's your girlfriend doing? My girlfriend and I have been together for 10 years. We were both pretty straight edge, but over the years I began experimenting more with drugs. She hasn't. I don't do anything crazy. Weed, shrooms, coke, MDMA? Wait, is that the stuff you don't do, or is that the stuff you do? Because that's already pretty extreme. She hates that I do it and was complaining about it again today. She thinks it's far too dangerous and I'm likely to overdose and die. Yeah? You know, because the people have a history of doing that. I can see why she would be worried. I said it's about as dangerous as her hobby, which is cave diving. She's been doing it for years. It's that scary BS where people swim in underwater caves. She spent a lot of money on the gear. I hate it. I think it's too risky and I get anxious every time she goes. I think she's more likely to die than I am. She keeps bugging me to dive with her and I said fine if you do MDMA with me. She got mad and said it's different. Am I the asshole? Legalities aside, I don't see a difference in risk or likelihood of death. Dude, you're a fucking idiot. Putting aside the very brain dead comparison, it sounds like you have a very serious drug problem on your hands. Now, I will say, like, her hobby, the cave diving and stuff, like, I will never understand the people who do that. I've seen the videos and, like, heard the stories of people getting stuck in caves and they literally can't move and then they die right there. Like, that's probably top 10 worst ways to go out. But at least with the cave diving and stuff, like you said, she's been doing it for like years. I'm pretty sure she has a good handle and like training of like what goes down with the cave diving and stuff like that. You have no idea what people are putting in like weed and shrooms and stuff. Like, stuff gets laced all the freaking time. If we want to go by your logic and compare these two things, dude, I'm willing to bet that you're going to go out first. So I hope that the internet would call you an asshole for this. Correct. Okay. 0% not the asshole, dude. Get fucked. You are the asshole. They are completely different. Cave diving has safety equipment and the main danger is people's inexperience and naivety. Drugs can be seriously dangerous and are also illegal. The danger of drugs is not reduced with experience and safety equipment. It completely depends on what's in the substance you've been sold. That's what I'm saying, dude. You're playing a dangerous game here. Like, I've heard way too many stories of people ODing on drugs because they thought, you know, what they were taking wasn't that bad. Whoa, okay. Am I the asshole for giving a 3-year-old beer? Like, intentionally, or this was a mistake? Yeah, it sounds bad, but it was really an innocent thing. I was at a cookout with my wife's family and I just opened up a cold one. My wife's 3-year-old niece asked me what I was drinking, and I told her it was beer. She asked to taste it, so I poured her like a tenth of a sip into a plastic cup, thinking it would be bitter for her, but, well, she liked it. She wanted more, and I told her it was a grown-up drink, but it was too late. She ran around demanding to drink more beer for the entire cookout. She wouldn't eat anything, just demand beer, and they had to put her in timeout. Anyway, the in-laws are mad now, and the wife isn't happy, so am I the asshole? Edits, the kids are given watered-down wine on Shabbos, if that's relevant. Well, what you should have done is when she asked if she could taste it, you should have went... no. Like, I don't get your mindset of like, oh, it's gonna be bitter, so the 3-year-old is not gonna want it. You know how many kids just put random stuff in their mouth? Non-edible stuff? Like, there's a reason why toy slime is for like kids 6 and up. As stupid as your actions are, like, I wouldn't worry about it too much because, you know, like, kids are gonna be kids. As soon as you tell them they can't have something, that's all they're gonna want. And I don't think you're an asshole, but I think you're an idiot is what you are. Ah, okay, you're the asshole majority, not the asshole some, and then there's no assholes. There's also some of those. Oh, we have an update on this one. Update, apologized and sorted it out with the in-laws. They know I love that little rascal and would never intend to harm her. I do agree with people that things like that should be leveled with the parents first. Interesting that the divide along you're the asshole / not the asshole was highly correlated with upbringing. Europeans and more rural-oriented Americans, for the lack of a better wording, do realize that this is just a dumb brain fart on my part at worst, and just being an uncle at best. I think mostly Americans were highly critical of my actions. There does seem to be a serious taboo regarding alcohol and boundaries in that culture. I guess it's a matter of outlook, and most things are. Having said that, I got a lot of literal death threats, and some people said I should be locked up and never ever be around children. Really now? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with Reddit. Like, sometimes you get good advice, sometimes people just tell you to, you know, they'll tell you to do that, basically. Am I the asshole for making dinner awkward? Me and my girlfriend were together for 3.5 years until I found her. Me and my girlfriend were together for 3.5 years until I found her fucking my brother, okay. After that, I didn't talk to either of them for a year. Our parents have been trying to get us to reconcile and invited us both for a dinner at their place. I'm doing much better than I was a year ago. I have a great girlfriend and I found a very high-paying job. I figured that I could maybe salvage a relationship with my brother. My girlfriend didn't come to dinner because she had an emergency at work, so it was just me, my brother, ex-girlfriend, and my mom. It was going okay until my brother asked if I was seeing anyone. I told him about my girlfriend and he asked why she wasn't there. I said I didn't want to bring her considering the stat line. He asked what I meant, and I told him that the last time I introduced him to a girlfriend of mine, he fucked her. As it stands, I'm 0 for 1. He got angry immediately and left with ex-girlfriend. My mom scolded me for ruining the attempt at reconciliation. Am I the asshole? You know, there's just some things in life that you do that in my opinion, you just can't come back from, okay? This is one of the most like ultimate betrayals, not only like from a girlfriend, right? I mean, whatever, the story as old as time, a girlfriend cheats on you, whatever, but to do it with family and your own brother, no less, dude, that is dog shit behavior. There's no defending. You could not apologize to me enough times, dude. You're done, okay? And if your mom can't see that, then she's also part of the problem. So I'm 100% on your side, OP, dude. I would not even bother, so I'm gonna say not the asshole. Correct, and not surprised at all. No, you're the assholes. And also, no update. Excellent. Okay, let's do one more. Am I the asshole for smoking next to a pregnant woman at a concert? Yesterday, I went out to see a concert. The band I was seeing has a very heavy drug scene associated with it. I was in an assigned seat section and made small talk with the couple next to me while waiting. About 10 minutes into the first set, I lit up a joint, and about 5 minutes after, the husband complains to me about his wife being pregnant. I told them both it's a show, you came, you can choose to leave. He tried to cause a scene, but nothing happened since I just ignored them both and danced. I told my roommates this earlier today and they said I was being an asshole for smoking next to a pregnant lady. Am I the asshole here? I wish you would have said what the concert is or what the band is, because like I need some reference of like how bad the drug scene is for this. But honestly, like people smoke weed at like every show I've been to, honestly. So I guess the band doesn't really matter, but like would the husband also do this to like somebody smoking like a few feet from you as well, like on both sides? Is he also going to confront like other people too and say like, hey, put out that weed because my wife's over here pregnant? Like I don't understand his logic, because for sure you're not going to be the only one doing this. And it's not like you're like smoking and then like blowing it in the wife's face, you know? It's like a lot of people do these at concerts and there's going to be like a developing smog of like smoke and stuff, and if she's really worried about it, then she shouldn't be there, honestly, if she's worried about like secondhand smoke and stuff. Now, I'm not saying pregnant ladies can't enjoy concerts and can't go to concerts and stuff, but like you should know that these things are going to happen. So like I'm gonna say probably no assholes here for this one. I know I have to choose either you're the asshole or not the asshole, but like I don't know, I feel like the internet would disagree with you. Me personally, I don't see you as an asshole, but I think the internet would see you as an asshole for this one. So let's choose that one. Really? Majority you're the asshole. Okay, let's okay, there's some everyone sucks here, which I agree with. Well, let's see the original post. Okay, 3 years ago, no update again. Yes, you are the asshole. You shouldn't be smoking in your seat like that. People do it all the time, and guess what? They're assholes just like you. Double you're the asshole for doing next to a pregnant woman. However, if I was her, I would have left or called security to move you. Her and her baby's health is more important than the concert. Yeah, but like I was saying, she should know that regardless, people are still gonna do this at a concert. And like I do agree with you, like I hate smoke, smell, whatever. I hate cigarettes, I hate weed smoke and all that stuff. Like personally, I hate that stuff, but I know going into concerts that people are gonna do that, and I just expect it at this point. So like honestly, if she is that worried about her baby, which she should be, I don't think she should be attending this concert. And I don't know, maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I guess let me know down in the comments. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Am I the Asshole Guesser? If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Also, if you agree or disagree with any of my takes, go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.